morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Wednesday, June 10th. The euro declined 0.07% against the US dollar and closed at 1.1276 as uncertainty regarding Greek debt woes continued. Separately, the ECB's Governing Council member Jozef Makuch opened that the ECB's asset purchase program has had a positive impact on the European region, citing a pickup in inflation, weaker euro against the dollar and a fast-paced recovery. Further, he added that the central bank's bond buying and targeted longer-term refinancing operations were stimulating economic activity in the European region. The pair is expected to find support at 1.1217, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.1149. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.1349, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.1413. The British pound rose 0.25% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5380. Data showed that total trade deficit narrowed more than expected to £1.2 billion in April, down from a deficit of £3.1 billion in March. The improvement in the nation's deficit raised hopes of the revival in exports, which could finally provide a boost to the UK economy in the second quarter. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5292, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.5204. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5434, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5488. Moving ahead, investors await key economic data which includes Britain's industrial and manufacturing production data, scheduled in a few hours. Additionally, the EURUSD GDP estimate, scheduled later today, would grab a lot of market attention. The US dollar weakened 0.15% against the Japanese yen and closed at 124.41. On the macro front, Japan's consumer confidence index unexpectedly fell to 41.4 in May, while markets were expecting the index to advance to a level of 41.9. Earlier today, the Bank of Japan Governor Haruhiko Kuroda opened that he expects the central bank to achieve its 2% inflation target around the first half of FY 2016. He further reiterated that the Bank of Japan will continue with its stimulus measures and, if needed, will adjust monetary policy. Overnight data revealed that the machine orders in Japan surprisingly rose 3.8% MOM in April, compared to an increase of 2.9% in March. The pair is expected to find support at 124.04, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 123.56. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 124.82, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 125.12. The Australian dollar traded marginally lower against the US dollar to close at 0.7689. The Reserve Bank of Australia Governor Glenn Stevens in his speech mentioned that the central bank will remain open to lower interest rates in future in order to boost the economy as the outlook of economic growth remains soft. Earlier today, data showed that Australia's Westpac Consumer Confidence Index fell 6.90% to a level of 95.30 in June. The pair is expected to find support at 0.7621, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 0.7593. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.7698, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.7746. Going forward, market participants will closely monitor Australia's unemployment rate data, scheduled in the early hours tomorrow. Gold prices traded higher by 0.29% against the US dollar at 1176.00 per ounce, as uncertainty about Greece's debt negotiations with its creditors continued to increase the safe haven demand on the yellow metal. The pair is expected to find support at 1172.96, and a fall through could take it to the next support level of 1169.73. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1180.86, and a rise through could take it to the next resistance level at 1185.53. For an insightful analysis on last week's market trends, please feel free to visit our website www.CommexFX.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube and CommexFX TV channels. Have a great trading day!